Here at Scott Legal, we know the ins and outs of immigration. We are here to help you navigate the oftentimes complex road in achieving your immigration goals. We have new immigration videos every week. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and bell. You can also sign up for one of our webinars, or get a free immigration guide, by clicking the link below.
Why should I consult with an immigration attorney?
Let's find out. Applying for an immigration benefit is not as simple as just filling out and mailing the appropriate immigration form, and paying the required fee. Whether a non-citizen is seeking to enter the United States temporarily, or to live in the United States, or to change his immigration status, this requires an evaluation to determine whether the non-citizen qualifies for an immigration benefit.
Is it true that an experienced immigration attorney will first determine whether the non-citizen meets the eligibility requirements for an immigration benefit?
Yes. An experienced attorney will review the individual circumstances of the non-citizen to determine whether the non-citizen's personal circumstances meet the eligibility requirements for the immigration benefit sought. An attorney will also be able to advise a non-citizen whether the amount contemplated for investment by the non-citizen will be sufficient to qualify for an investment-based immigration benefit. An attorney will be able to advise a non-citizen whether the non-citizen has the education, experience, or credentials to qualify for a certain employment-based immigration benefit. And an attorney will be able to advise a non-citizen if the non-citizen has a qualifying family member that is eligible to petition for a green card.
Even if eligible, will an experienced immigration attorney determine if the non-citizen is disqualified from the immigration status sought?
This part of the attorney evaluation is just as important as when evaluating whether the non-citizen meets eligibility requirements. Even if the eligibility requirements are met, the next step for the attorney is to determine whether the non-citizen participated in conduct that resulted in an immigration law violation, which could disqualify the non-citizen from the benefit sought. Such violations can range from a non-citizen failing to maintain lawful immigration status, committing a misrepresentation to a government official in the past, to committing a criminal law violation. As a result, the non-citizen should be prepared to disclose to the attorney their past legal immigration and criminal history if any, including past presence in the United States, past immigration law violations including any perceived negative encounters with immigration authorities, and any encounters with law enforcement. Depending on the situation and relevant immigration law, an immigration attorney will be able to determine if the non-citizen is disqualified from an immigration benefit, and determine if there is a way to overcome the ineligibility, including whether there is an available waiver to request forgiveness of the immigration law violation.
Will an experienced immigration attorney be able to advise you of the steps needed to file an application?
Yes. The steps required for approval of an immigration benefit are not always clear or intuitive. Even in cases where just one application form is required, it is important to provide the required supporting evidence, and many times explain how the evidence demonstrates that the non-citizen qualifies for an immigration benefit. Additionally, some cases require applying with more than one government agency before a final decision is made on a case. For example, many employment-based cases require applying through the Department of Labor, before applying with the United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, and then finally applying for the actual visa or travel document before a U.S. embassy or consulate. Because there is no one publication that instructs on the application process for many immigration benefits, the services of an experienced attorney become crucial in navigating these complex processes to lead to eventual approval of an immigration benefit.
Can an experienced immigration attorney help when an application has been denied or is facing denial?
If an application for an immigration benefit is facing a denial, an immigration attorney will be able to assess how to best address the issues raised by the reviewing immigration officer. This may be as easy as providing a piece of information the applicant did not realize he needed to provide, to having an attorney effectively argue to the reviewing officer that the officer's interpretation of law is incorrect, by providing legal authority and facts to convince the officer that the application should be approved. It is important to understand that consultation with an immigration attorney can provide a clear picture as to eligibility, if there are issues that could result in a denial, strategies to attempt to secure an approval, and the risks involved in pursuing an immigration application. To learn more, take a look at our resources in the description box below. You can also sign up for a free visa guide, any of our upcoming webinars, and Facebook groups. You can also schedule a consultation for a date and time that is best for you. We are here to help. You can contact us by calling 212-223-2964 or by sending us an email. We look forward to hearing from you.